Darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
There's blood. He's a better fighter. Down. Finish. Strike it.
Why sacrifice when there is a new road ahead? The only one that
Creo que ahora se pone más intenso. You're close. Him.
every gate you open into darkness brings another church.
Take him down! Take him down! Get him down! He's gone! Yes, Senua! Watch out! He's stronger than you!
Au, condenado. Ah, RSX.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will
No,
ask
se
your
cruzaron las
lineage.
líneas.
She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
La tribu. ¿Cómo estás? Oh, canal detrás. Ah. ¿Qué hiciste, bro? Una X. ¿Me invitaron a comer? Ah, por lo menos. Ah, aquí estoy jugando el Hellblade. Pues digamos que sí por el momento. Lo curioso es que trata de la mitología nórdica y pues está interesante. No, el de ayer tampoco lo canjeé. No sé qué será ese juego. Ya está la S, pero... lo quiere marcar, ¿no? Cerrado. Pero este es estilo Souls. Uy, bueno, todavía. Ah, luego lo canjeo. También. Ahora sí, la S. Queda la... No sé qué letra sea esa. ¿Para qué? Ni me alcanzaría la de 500 o una de 700.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Alimenta tu hámster. Ponle en Mercado Libre, pues. Ahí lo vendes. De hecho yo tengo uno ahí de 600, 700 creo, 800. Que no sé si está mal o está bien. Es de marca Coolmaster. No lo quiero probar
Hela
por
possesses
temor.
large dwelling places in
Es que no
Helheim.
sé, creo que está
Tall
mal
are her walls,
porque me lo dieron.
high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Bueno, subamos. Que me falta una letra. Mira, no sé cuántos meses ya lleva ahí y supuestamente yo lo iba a llevar. Y hasta ahorita no lo he llevado. La verdad es que da hueva ir a Bankai. O sea, eso que está cerca de mi trabajo, da hueva.
The gate. It's opening.
Uy, no, ¿por dónde es eso?
Who is it? It's coming.
That's
Este juego
so
tiene
again.
más cinemáticas que gameplay.
Is it? Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
Ah, ni no leyó el manual. Ah. No, de hecho sí.
Get up.
No, es que no sé ni cuánto llevo, la verdad. Tengo más cinemática que gameplay.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye.
¿Será un juego de Sony?
Each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us. Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares.
O es literalmente un simulador de esquizofrenia como algo de gameplay. Nunca me han gustado los pelijuegos, pelijuegos tipo.
You failed the gods.
Prefiero ponerme a leer notas que estar viendo cinemáticas.
Curse.
Por eso. Yo no sabía.
Thinking.
Si no, no lo jugaba.
Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself.
Re hater.
No one else can do that for you.
Everywhere.
¿Será por eso que no me gusta The Last of Us también?
Take it. If you're too
Y
much
muchos
of a
dicen que es
coward to
más,
fight, then end the
más
suffering.
una película.
Broken.
Y eso que su serie va a durar ese como hora y media
Do it. Come on.
cada capítulo.
Dare.
No sé, la verdad. No sé cuál de los dos.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's true.
Ya, Tibu, ya sabemos que lo quieres craquear.
Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? Did it? It's
Not like this.
it can't be. It's not real. It's real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No, it's
Enough.
It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Esas voces me vuelven loco. Parecen Atreus. De hecho, sí. Claro, o sea, pues creo que está ambientado muy bien.
It's Dylan. He's gone and you were still slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Look at all the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was,
Where is he?
the lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw
He's
him.
there, under the tree.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted, and for the first time in years she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try. The sword comes out in Sigmund's tongue. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast. When they arrive, they are met with warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Si me voy de esa cosa, no sigue contando lo que tiene que contar.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked it.
Perfecting her own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Different. You want to believe it's real.
Ah, mis ojos.
Deluded. Where are you going? Where is she?
Puta luz.
What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss?
If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew. And dance with it. Just like he does.
¿Ese no es el árbol donde estaba Mimir?
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials.
Ah, su esposo.
Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe.
It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. that there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't around.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
That tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Esta vaina. Nada.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's empty. It's coming from there. And there. What are they? Look. Where's it coming from? She started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods.
True?
Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands where you will face.
Sí, man, dice de los norteños.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard. What's the shard? Find it.
Curioso porque
Find it.
como ahí en México dicen los norteños y eso me da risa nomás.
Go to the shaft. Find the shards.
Ok, parece ser que estas mierdas son como especie de portales, creo.
Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Espada, Tigre y no sé qué.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so
Wait,
very
what? ¿Dónde estamos?
ordinary. Inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death. Because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Dead in the air. You can feel the dead. Why would Dillian do this? Turn back. Why would he bring her here? It's not safe here. Why would he do something so dangerous? It can't be Dillian. He would never bring you here. Dillian would never do that. He would never risk her life. He cares about her too much. He loves her. He doesn't. Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we
I'll
first
find
met,
him.
remember?
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Don't touch the walls. You don't know what
Corre, mamita, corre.
She has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has to keep going. If you go down there, no one can see.
I can hear him.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist.
Where can you go? You're failing.
The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find
La madre, esto es un laberinto esta wea.
She doesn't. Listen for his voice. Listen. Dillian, where are you? Listen for his voice. Dillian. She can't hear. Does everything look the same? Looks the same. Something's different. Look for clues. What is it? What's different? There's a clue. Light the torch. Light it. Look for the torch. Light it. Where are we? She has no idea. We're going round in circles. It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick. Does everything look the same? It all looks the same. Something's different. Look for clues. What is it? What's different? There's a clue. That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? It's not him, it can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What? That's not Dillian. That doesn't sound like Dillian. It sounds like something more dangerous. Something is here.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Laberinto esta wea.
Let her think. No. No, don't let her think. Space. She just needs... No. She doesn't think. Don't listen to that. She needs us. She needs us to help her. Think clearly. What do you need to do? She needs us. What do you do? We need to tell her what to do. Another strategy. She needs to think. She needs to think. She needs to think. Shh. Give her space. Give her space. Let her breathe.
You'll last forever.
What are you gonna do when the torch runs out?
We'll wander around until it gets dark, and then what will you do?
You save yourself. There's nothing.
Will come to claim you again.
Nothing you can do. Nothing.
Caraca. Estoy en un laberinto.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you. Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist.
Un puto laberinto esto. Está cerrada esta mierda. Concha de su hermano. Tengo que hacer acá, ¿no? ¿Viste que está con barba el castillo? Pobrecito. Carajo, ¿por dónde es?
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing
Ay,
through
puta
these
madre.
ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Pero qué rara beluga de mar habita por esas tierras XD.
¿Beluga? ¿Qué? Hola, Har. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te va? Qué bien. Qué plan España nuevo.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him. That voice. It's not Dillion.
Acá medio aburrido y tengo que C1. Uy, F. ¿A quién quieres sacar? Shogun, Ayato.
Senua. Dillion wants me to face my fears.
Logro sacado.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
A mí me da igual del hecho que
they
me
will turn their
interesaría
back
sacar
on
cualquier
you.
personaje 5 estrellas C6 antes que otro nuevo. Ah, ya.
The
Ah,
gods can
bueno.
only fix you through my hand.
Entonces, ¿a quién esperas
You're
ahorita?
going nowhere.
¿Qué personaje esperas con ansias?
No.
You will not defy the gods.
No le pegues.
Come, child, take my hand. Come, Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness.
Unadísimo.
Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands.
Ya, terminé uno. Vamos al siguiente.
You did it, but there's more.
Quedan 4, creo.
There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy. You're getting tired. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
No puedo todavía. Me falta uno, creo. Me gustaría ver qué hace la Hasen. Sí se ve interesante, pero pues intentaré sacar, pero tampoco espero mucho de eso. Pues dicen que es una especie de catching. Una catching dentro. Y yo no creo tirar, la verdad. No creo, la verdad. O sea, sí está buen diseño el personaje, pero no sé, como que las habilidades que le han hecho un copy paste, como que no me parece nada bueno.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was
Al que espero sí es a
beautiful,
Baishu.
good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Mañana me llega otro Hellblade. Nice. ¿Fue que para celular o PC?